Okay.
Okay. Welcome to Bob and Jen TV, back for another special of ours.
Fuck the
fuck is
Just fuck the script.
All right. Listen. We're gonna fuck up. We're gonna fuck up.
All right.
We're gonna fuck up. Welcome to Bob and TV, where we argue about movies. I said I'm be read.
You said welcome to Bob and TV.
I don't think I should do the
Just
intro.
let me out.
I don't think I should do the intro.
Welcome back to Bob and Jen TV, where we argue about movies so that you don't have to.
I'm Bob.
I'm Jen. And today's movie stressed me out. What are we talking about today?
This movie called Housemaids. The Housemaid.
The Housemaids. That part. Woo! That was a movie. Came highly recommended. Somebody told us 10 out of 10 recommend, so we said let's go ahead and put it on. And what was your first impression?
I didn't really want to see the movie.
God damn!
But I'm a team player.
All right.
So it doesn't matter, like, you know, if she sets out for a movie for us to watch, I'm going to say, all right, let's watch it, right? I'm a team player. So, you know, I said, all right, I'm going to watch this bullshit-ass movie. You know what I'm saying? But turned out to be a good movie. So, fellas, when you sit with your lady and watch this movie, which I highly recommend watching with your lady. If you watch it by yourself, hey, I ain't going to judge. But it's a good movie, though. You know what I'm saying?
You think it was giving chick flick?
All the way. The Housemaid? You think men are going to want to watch The Housemaid? Come on. Yo, what you
All right,
talking
but why
about?
was your first, was it the title that made you not want to watch it? Or the
Of
two
course,
blondes on the cover?
both.
Okay.
The Housemaid, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just saying, right? I'm not judging no one that watched Housemaid movies. Actually, I watched the Housemaid movie. This is called The Housemaid, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was a cool movie. But I did judge because of the name and the cover. I was like, it's a chick flick. Like, you know what I mean? But it was a good movie. You know what I mean? So
my first impression of it actually came from a friend of mine. Shout out to you, Gigi. She had did a review on TikTok about it. And it was a book. I love to see books turn film. I never read the book, but I was like, oh, okay, it sounds like, I love a thriller, baby. I love a thriller.
she loves thrillers.
I love the thriller in my man. I love the suspense. So I was excited, and I'm familiar with the two actresses. I'm familiar with the two actresses. Jesus, I don't know their real names.
I was very unfamiliar. I didn't know nobody. I still don't know nobody. Maybe we should look them up. What was the name?
I am very familiar with Sydney Sweeney because of Euphoria, and I know Amanda Seyfried from Mean Girls, Chloe, Jennifer's Body, whatever how you say her name, girl. I'm familiar with them two. And I was like, ooh, they look alike, so I already know this is about to be some.
You thought they looked alike?
They favored.
I heard you mention that a few times, and I was like,
you don't think they favored?
No,
the casting was impeccable. We're gonna get to that.
I don't think they favored.
You don't think they look alike?
No, I don't know.
They favored.
I don't know. I don't know.
The dreamy eyes, the blonde hair, like not the doe eyes.
Maybe I might have missed that, but I didn't really think that they favored.
You don't really.
It's a chick flick. Anyway, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
But so I was excited to see them. I've seen.
You was excited?
I was excited.
She was excited.
Cause it was a thriller, but it didn't go in the direction that I thought it was. Okay. But let's get into it.
Okay.
So the good part about it.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say? You said it was a good movie. What made it a good movie? Spoilers coming.
The movie was good because, like I said, this is not your normal movie that I would prefer to watch. So watching it, it was very. Starting out, it was a little slow, but you know I'm a movie guy, so I give things a chance, right? I sat through it. That's what made it good. I sat through it. No, but not just that I sat through it. It was suspenseful.
Yeah.
Right? It was a lot of good plots. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like I didn't have to get up. My eyes stayed glued to the TV. So if my eyes,
he ain't even want me to
like, even when I wanted to get up and like get a snack, I was still like trying not to miss anything. So
talking about you didn't want to even cuddle because he had to be tapped in.
Yeah, because
it was good.
I'm being entertained. So if you sleep on me, I'm gonna.
I wasn't going to sleep.
Babe, you'd have went to sleep if you would have started. You already know. There was a lot of good. It's a good movie. I think it's a go. I think that everybody should check that out, especially couples. It's a good couple movie. Sit down, watch. Mm-hmm. It's 2 hours. I think it's a bit long.
Ooh, it was 2 hours long.
I think it's a bit long, but it did make up for it being long. So y'all should check it out. But what did you really think about the movie? Like? I
think it was good. I think it was the perfect amount of suspense. I think it was the perfect amount of to me the casting was chef's kiss, because I'm gonna be honest, with all due respect.
It was what?
Chef's kiss.
It was chef's kiss. What's that? I'm not
like perfect.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. Cause I'm chef's kiss. Okay. All right.
Millie.
You giving spoilers now?
I said that I'm always giving, because if you're watching this, you already seen the movie.
Okay.
Millie, I feel like she definitely came in as like I thought she was gonna be like crazy.
Which you really thought that?
Yeah, she was good because she already instantly let us know that she was lying. She didn't wear glasses. She didn't, she was living in her car, so she came in on a lie. Not that it made her crazy, but it was like, okay, she's not an honest person, so whatever. She got an angle going on right now.
Okay.
The wife was the typical like, oh girl, calm down, big energy, and the husband, Andrew.
Yeah.
With all due respect,
he
was very dreamy. He was very charming, and I could see how he could easily manipulate anybody because he just had a face that was just like.
Anyway, once I saw homie, it was like, okay, he's a monster. In fact,
you didn't know right away.
Yes, I did. I knew off the rip.
Off the rip?
I knew he was a monster. Off the rip.
I thought that they both.
Shout out to Brandon. What's his name? How you say that? Brandon Sklenar?
Brandon Sklenar?
Sklenar? Yeah.
Shout out to you, Brandon.
Shout out to Brandon Sklenar or Sklenar or whatever. Listen, part self, but you did a great part. You did your thing.
He played his role because to watch him go from this like charming Captain Save-A-Ho husband and
Captain? You thought he was the captain?
What do you mean?
You thought? No, I'm saying you felt like he was the captain.
Like Captain Save-A-Ho. Like
that's what I'm saying.
He always.
You felt like he was the captain, though. He was saving these hoes.
Yeah.
Don't save her.
He wasn't saving them. No, that was the facade he was creating. He was trying to create that image of
he was.
I'm like the damsel in distress. I got you.
Yeah, he was.
Like,
he was.
Don't worry. Don't
he
ignore her. Yeah.
He you said spoiler. Anyway.
No, I'm agreeing. That
he likes victims.
He loved to play on the weak. Not play. He liked to prey on the weak. And it was very obvious from the way he met his wife to now the housemaid. He was very much a predator.
Yeah.
In the sense of like, okay, she's weak. I could mold her. I could manipulate her because they was both in need. They were broke. They was looking for stability, and he provided all of that. And then he was fucking charming. So why not?
What I felt about that whole movie, right? Is great for the topic of discussion of a lot of these women today with the whole 50-50 and the man should take care of the household, which I don't disagree that the man shouldn't be the leader and he should probably take care of majority of things, right? But I mean, like, you want to sit at home. This is just my opinion. I'm just saying, like, you want to be the one to sit at home and be like a baby, right? Like,
not the baby.
Yeah, like you want to be someone's daughter all over again, right? I mean,
and it's not the. Like, he kept picking them up like they were his kids, like his daughter.
You see, he was very attached to her daughter.
Yes.
So
like every time he would carry them, it was like the way a father would carry their child.
So be careful what you ask for when you feel like you want someone that can
can't go 50-50 with no.
Do 50. Do what you want. This is not. We're not gonna turn this into one of those.
Song.
It was. Listen. Do what you want. Whether it's 150, 70, 30, 60, 40. Who cares? The whole thing is make sure you have a bond and a tight relationship with your partner to where y'all got things figured out. You know what I mean? But for me, that movie was a great deal. It was a message of saying like, be careful of the man that's willing to take care of everything. He may have a plot behind it.
And got power.
But females too. You got women. You got females out here that can hold it down. And, you know what I'm saying? They might have a plot. You know what I mean? That's true. But
it was a
not everybody's genuine. Let me say that.
It was a very powerful message of that. Like, just be mindful of going into something blind and this charming person, and he could just provide everything, and he's so powerful. You guys to be careful, especially when you ain't got nothing of your own. She was in law school, his wife.
Yeah, she was. That was
like I just thought she was some crazy housewife.
I thought she was just some chick that just was like a rich brat. Like that's what I thought.
That first scene,
but it was a good movie. Do we want to tell the whole movie?
No, we don't want to tell the whole movie.
We just want to let y'all know that was a good movie to go see. You know what I'm saying? What you give it?
Wait, we didn't even get to the bad part about it. Was there a bad part?
Was there a bad part? I don't think there was a bad part. The movie was a good movie, like I said.
I have one thing. They never explained. So when they started to give us the wife, what the hell was the wife's name? Oh, shit. What was her name in the movie? Nina. There we go. When they started to give Nina's backstory, I appreciated that because we needed to know that. Because it was like, okay, he made her crazy. Which we was kind of on to that. We figured like, all right, this from her first crazy ass meltdown.
But he might be the reason
he kept saying, tripping. Why is he coddling to that? He got to be a part of the reason why she acted like that. But there was a scene when she came back after they went and cheated and did their little rendezvous. And she came back with all these bruises on her face and her hand was cut. They never explained what the hell happened to her.
I don't think it needed to be explained. I think that was...
I wanted an explanation.
At first, I agree with you with that. But throughout the movie, I think that was just something for him. Because like we said... He likes to prey on it. He likes victims.
Right.
So in his mind, she just went and beat herself up or something like that, which she probably did. But that was all a play. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So she played him so she can get far away, and that's what she did. It worked. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
I just wanted to know what happened.
That's what I mean. You wanted to get full detail.
Yeah, I'm a very detailed person, and I also
makes the movie longer. We be for 3 hours.
I could sit for it.
We don't need a 3 hour.
But
movie.
This is why when they turn a book into a film, this is when you know they leave so much out because it's too much. Shout out to my book because when I do it, it's probably gonna have to be a to be continued movie.
Shout out to our book.
Yes,
Inherited Dysfunction.
Yeah.
Right. So
copy it on what do you call it? Amazon.com. Yeah.
Right.
But that's the only thing, and I wanted to know how her and the groundskeeper started getting into cahoots with each other. Like she said he was her only connection to the outside world, but they never really show how he got into like trying to help her. They didn't
need to. That would have made the movie too long.
Oh, well,
we can't watch 3 hours. We can't watch 4.
Who can?
Babe, I barely was up for 2. I was watching it though because it was entertaining.
If they would have did it like the American Dream and had a 2-part movie for 2 hours each,
we can't do 3 hour movies or 2.5. Don't ever do it unless it's a documentary, like something real informational, like educational. No.
But I have nothing bad to say about it.
No, it was a great movie.
I think it was a good movie through and through. The right kind of suspense, the right kind of action. And he made crazy. Like,
so what do you give it? Let's get to that.
My rating for The Housemaid will definitely be an 8.5 out of 10.
8.5?
Yeah.
Just because this is her type of movie.
I thoroughly enjoyed that movie.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say a 9.
I knew you was going to say that.
I'm going to go ahead and say it.
I knew you was going to say that.
I'm going to give it a 9.
That's crazy. You give it a 9?
I'm going to give it a 9.
Listen, man. I know I said it was a great movie and all that, but I'm going to just give it a 7. Like we not going just like pump this up like that. Like it ain't that crazy.
7?
Fellas, it's an entertaining movie. Sit down and watch with your lady, your wife, whoever, right? Your loved one. It's a good movie. But to give it a 9, it's a 7. Anyway, it's a good 7, right? Shout out to those that played their parts in that movie. It was a great movie to watch. I give it a good 7. A 7 is a good rating.
It is a good rating.
A 9? No?
I feel like it was a 9.
Jesus.
I enjoyed it. I will watch it again. I am going to watch it again.
She in the sky with it.
No. It was first of all, you got your rating, I got mine.
All right, you got
That's my kind of movie. That's my go-to.
All the way her kind of movie.
Absolutely. And they did what needed to be done. And I'm going to give my credit to the Sweeney girl. Millie, because I feel like she catches a lot of flack because of like...
What, the type of movie she played already? Like
the role she played, the over-sexualizing her. I think she did very well with like, oh, you done met your maker, nigga. Like, everybody...
No, you was trying to be funny, bitch. Yeah. You was trying to be funny, but bitch, I'm hilarious though.
I love that they ended it with her being, what you call her? The husband killer. Like now all of the wives are going to hire her.
Check it out.
To take out their abusive husbands.
Check it out, y'all.
It's a recommend. I enjoyed it. You try to shut me up?
No, I'm just, no. But check it out, y'all. Just make sure y'all go and check that one out. It's a good watch. You know.
The Housemaid is streaming now on Stars and Prime Video.
Yeah.
So check it out.
So which one we coming back with though? Because this one we about to wrap this up. Because the Knicks is playing. Shout out to the Knicks. Knicks playing tonight.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Experience Seconds. You know what I'm saying? Hoodie by Experience Seconds. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Knicks. The Knicks is playing. Yeah, Experience Seconds. You know what I mean? But we'll be back with another one, y'all. We about to wrap this up. Peace.